Now let us log into the backend to check the information. Enter the username that was created just now and the password, and sign in. Now all of this information is required for the outlet to be set up and go live. So we'll be touching on outlet settings in this video. Click here to set up to configure the outlet settings. Now let us take a look at the general settings of the restaurant. We will have to key in the registration code and the registration name. So we'll be keying the code first. Next, the registration name. So make sure the outlet name is correct, the description, the country, the state, and the postal codes. Then we can head to contact details. Enter a contact person for the restaurant. So the name, the contact email, and the phone number. Once it is done, we'll go to details. Select the options that best describe the restaurant. So it can be brunch, dinner, or cuisine types. Next, we have to configure the opening hours of the restaurants. So let us choose 8 PM for all of the days. Once we are done, we can actually go to payment. So now we have to select a bank that is used for transferring the funds. Select a bank from the list. So let's choose Maybank. And enter the bank account number and the name. The next thing we have to do is to go to image to select the restaurant images for use. So let's upload one of the, or choose from the image library. So we'll choose from this library, and the next one we also choose from a library. So the picture above describes how the image will be used for the main image and the image logo. Once we are done, we can go to app settings to change our settings. For DB Lite, we will need to disable the following items. Disable pause module. Once you disable the pause module, the ODS will be automatically enabled, and vice versa. So for this section, we will need to disable the pause module, disable the kitchen module, and disable the waiter module. This is for DB Lite. The next thing we have to do is to make sure that ODS is enabled. So I repeat, the settings should be disable pause, disable kitchen, disable waiter, and enable pause. The next settings we have to edit will be the reservations, the dine-in, the pre-order, and takeaway for guests. To allow only members to access the following functions, we have to uncheck all of them. So make sure allow guest reservations, allow guest dine-in, allow guest takeaway, and allow guest pre-order are unselected. So this will only allow members to dine in, pre-order, takeaway, or reserve. So once it's done, let's click on Save to save the settings. So these are the minimum settings that needs to be addressed, but there are also additional functions in app settings in which you can modify. The first one is for QR code generation. So if you want to allow QR code generation in the cafe, toggle this on and press the regenerate QR code button. So this button will generate the QR code which is used for scanning from the diners' mobiles. Download this QR code to have this pasted everywhere. The next thing we have to do is to check for the outlet ranges. So we can also process the outlet range in these settings. So let's say if we select the process order within dine-in, you can select, let's say, 5 meters. So the member or the user or the diner must be within 5 meters of the range before they can process the order. The same goes for reservation, pre-order, and takeaway. So these are some of the settings that the guest can, or that the owner can allow. Pre-order and reservations are also available to allow the restaurants to enable them. So simply allow reservations, allow pre-order to have the capabilities added to the restaurants. So once you're done, you can click on save. So this is for outlet settings.